Hey there, welcome to the show. My name is Jim Donovan. I want to thank you for tuning in. So glad you're here with me. Today I want to talk a little bit about how we can use music to help those of us with anxiety. Now, certainly it's normal and healthy to feel concerned or uneasy at times. But if you feel intense, persistent, and excessive fear or worry on a regular basis, you might have an anxiety disorder. And if you do, you're far from alone. It's estimated that nearly 40 million American adults, including myself, suffer from this affliction, making it one of the most common mental conditions in the United States. And some people don't even realize that the symptoms they're experiencing might actually be anxiety. Symptoms including excessive worrying, irrational expectations of the worst outcome possible, an inability to relax, insomnia and fatigue, muscle tension, a racing heartbeat and rapid breathing, or even a sense of impending doom, panic, or danger. And those are just to name a few. If any of these symptoms sound familiar, I can empathize. I've battled with anxiety for much of my life. Sadly, many people just chalk their disorder up to being a normal part of their everyday life and let it go untreated. However, if you suffer from this condition, you know full well how it can throw a wrench in your day-to-day happenings. Many of the people I've worked with who also suffer from anxiety have often shared their hesitancy to take antidepressants or to talk to a therapist. And I get it. It's daunting and it's expensive and uncomfortable, and that's the last thing somebody suffering with anxiety needs. In some cases, though, you might need to do that. It's always a good idea to check with your doctor first before making any decisions about your health. Now, what I'm here to offer you today is an inexpensive solution, something that doesn't require taking pills, that can help you to reduce or even eliminate anxiety. It's one that can help you find your center, calm your thoughts, and slow down your racing heartbeat. And you can find it in music. To better illustrate music's anxiety-quelling effects, let's take a look at a recent 2017 study from the International Journal of Radiology. In it, researchers concluded that listening to meditative music can help promote comfort and relaxation for patients awaiting stressful procedures. The study group consisted of patients about to undergo something called a positron emission tomography scan, or, as most of us know it, a PET scan, which are notorious for inducing anxiety in people. The patients were divided into two separate groups. Prior to the test, patients received an injection of a substance that helps doctors identify markers of disease in the body. After the injection, patients have to wait 30 to 40 minutes before the PET scan, and it's during this period that the waiting often triggers worry, fear, stress, and anxiety in people. For one patient group, researchers had them listen to 30 minutes of meditative music prior to the test, while the other group, the control, waited in silence. All patients had received baseline assessments of anxiety, it's called state anxiety, prior to the test. Now here's what they found. The people in the experimental group, so the ones that listened to the music, showed a significant reduction in anxiety, and their heart rate went down too. Now the bottom line, listening to a few soothing tunes is a non-invasive and cost-effective strategy to reduce anxiety in any situation. It's free, it's right at your fingertips, and there are no side effects except maybe some happiness. So whether you're preparing for medical testing or a presentation, or maybe you're stuck in a crowded place, or maybe you're just having a bad day, know that you can take the benefits of anxiety-reducing meditative music wherever you go. Now, if you'd like to start using music to help reduce your anxiety, I've got 3 tips that you can begin using today. Tip number 1. The moment you start feeling anxious, just turn on some slow, soothing instrumental music or relaxing soundscapes in the background, like ocean waves. Tip number 2, if you anticipate that an upcoming situation might cause you anxiety, replicate the strategy that the researchers used in our study today and listen to this music before the event to keep you calm. And if possible, continue to listen to it during the event. And tip number 3, in my experience, sometimes anxiety doesn't show up until after a stressful event. If this happens to you, predetermine what you'll listen to after an event occurs to help bring you back to balance. Now, if you're looking for music specially designed to manage anxiety and even help you fall asleep, you might want to check out my Sleep Now Therapeutic Audio Toolkit. It comes with 7 calm-inducing recordings and a brain sync recording, as well as handy guides so that you can get started on your path to feeling better right away. Simply visit donovanhealth.com. Well, that's it for today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me. And remember, if you found today's podcast helpful, let your friends know. Share it on social media. Tell people about it. We love getting new listeners all the time. And one more thing, I want to invite you to make taking impeccable care of yourself non-negotiable. Until next time, this is Jim Donovan, and take good care.